My entitled sister stole $500,000 from the family business, got me fired, and ruined my reputation. Years later, she called me crying, "The bank is taking everything." I simply said, "My family started a medium-sized manufacturing business 30 years ago. It was solid, profitable, and respected in our industry. From the moment I was old enough to sweep floors, I was in that building. It was my lifeblood." I got my degree in operations management and came straight back, working my way up the ranks. By the time I was 30, I was the operations manager, effectively running the entire day-to-day business. My parents, who had semi-retired, always told me I was the future of the company. Then there was Chloe, my younger sister. She was the family darling, always has been. She wasn't malicious, just utterly and completely entitled. She never held a real job longer than 6 months. Every time she got into financial trouble, Mom and Dad bailed her out. When she decided she wanted to work at the company after failing at 3 different startups, she was immediately given a Director of Marketing title, even though she couldn't tell you the difference between a balance sheet and a menu. I tolerated it because it was family. But what I couldn't tolerate was the disrespect. Chloe would show up late, leave early, and treat the staff like servants. Whenever I confronted her, she'd run straight to Mom and Dad, who would shut me down with the same line, "She's trying her best, Alex. You need to be more supportive. She's family." It felt like being told to let the bully win because they shared your DNA. About 4 years ago, I started noticing anomalies in the accounting. Nothing huge at first, just unusually high travel expenses under the marketing budget. I chalked it up to Chloe being terrible with money, but it kept growing. I pulled the detailed reports. That's when the blood ran cold. I found a complex network of fake invoices and shell companies paying for consulting services that didn't exist. It was meticulous, deliberate fraud. When I followed the money, it all led back to accounts controlled by Chloe. Over a 3-year period, she had siphoned just over $500,000 from the company. $500,000. My hands were shaking as I printed out the binder of evidence. This wasn't just poor spending, this was theft that bordered on criminal, and it was devastating the company's capital reserves. This wasn't just my money she was stealing, it was the entire family legacy. I went straight to my parents, bringing the binder into their home office. I spread the evidence across the desk. "Look," I said, my voice tight. "You need to see this. Chloe is stealing from us $500,000.